Remember that? You guys remember that little brat from Oceanside, Rachel, right? The one that Tara kept flipping off? She did it again because Rachel's all following them a little bit. And she's like, "You're not going to leave us any?" And she's like, "Nope, not Rachel." She just flipped her off, and I was like, yes. That was awesome. Anyway, it's commercial right now. I'll be right back. So, apparently, like I said, Sasha was pretending to be, like, breaking down and crying, asking Eugene to get, like, a knife or gun or something to, kill herself. She basically tricked Eugene into giving her some sort of weapon to kill herself.
This will do it. It's a poison. Homemade by yours truly. It'll bring about a certain death in approximately 20 to 30 minutes upon moment of ingestion. I'd like to believe that it's painless. I'm not certain. Made at the behest of others for similar reasons, only came to pass a little figure to the mysterious local date. The difference here is that you and I have been long-time traveling companions, and you've proven yourself to be honest, brave, and fully self-aware. I'm certain I owe you for things. You asked me for a way out, I had access to one.
Sasha.
I absolutely do not want you to go.
She tricked Eugene into thinking that she wanted to commit suicide because she didn't want Negan to use her to get to their friends. So she asked for a gun or a knife to kill herself, and probably she wanted it to get rid of Negan the next time he opened the door, right? But instead, Eugene gave that pill. Remember that pill that those three Negan wives wanted? Yeah. He gave the pill. Obviously, it's not what Sasha wanted. Okay, they're back at Alexandria. Ah, Rosita! Rosita is back at Alexandria. She opened the gate for them.
Hey, are you okay?
Where's Sasha?
There's someone here.
Oh? A lot of people thought it was Daryl that Rosita saw, but I had a prediction that it was not. I was thinking it was Dwight. Could this be Dwight? Was I right? Was I right? Oh my god, I was right! It's Dwight! Dwight was the one that saw Rosita. Oh shit. Pissed off Daryl. Pissed off Daryl. We got a pissy Daryl.
He wants to help us.
What? Dwight wants to help?
That's true. You want help? I do.
Dwight says he wants to help.
Okay.
Rick? Oh! Rick be holding the gun to Dwight.
Get on your knees.
That's not appropriate to say right now. I'm just saying. Dwight's in front of you and you tell him to get on his knees. Yeah, no. Ooh.
Because I want Negan dead.
Okay.
You are going to help make sure things get back on track tonight.
No one has to die.
You are wrong.
Okay,
See.com.
the season finale is next week. So I was right. I made a prediction that Dwight was the one that Rosita saw. Because remember when Sasha pretty much locked out Rosita from the Savior compound, told her to go. She ran off, and back then all of a sudden she sees a silhouette of someone with like it's obviously a dude by the way the outfit, but he has his hair is like up to here, like shoulder length, and he had a crossbow. People were thinking either Daryl or Dwight, because both Daryl and Dwight, remember, Daryl has a new crossbow from the Kingdom, but Dwight still has Daryl's old crossbow, so they both have crossbows, and they both have hair like up to here, right? So I predicted it was Dwight only because, yes, Daryl went up to Jesus saying, "Where did Sasha and Rosita go?" Right? There was no way that Daryl was able to get all the way over to where Rosita was that quickly, because he literally just asked Jesus, "Where did Sasha and Rosita go?" And then it pans out to Rosita running off, and then you see the crossbow silhouette dude. There's no way Daryl got there that quick, so I assumed it was Dwight, because he has the same length of hair, and he has Daryl's old crossbow. So I was right. And it's cool that the prison cell that Morgan actually made is actually being used, because Dwight's in it. And interesting that Rosita actually brought Dwight over to Alexandria. But hey, she probably took him as a prisoner. But anyway, it's cool to see Oceanside. It's cool that some of the people actually wanted to fight, especially that one chick. Was it Cynthia or Sydney or something like that? I like her. I like her bond with Tara. I like that, she was trying to convince her grandma, let her speak. Let Tara speak. Let's speak to Tara's leader person, Rick. Let's just hear them out. She's trying to be the voice of reason, but of course her bitchy old hag grandma won't listen to shit. But, like, it's not just that one... I'm gonna call her Sid for short. But, like, Sid... She wanted to fight, and there were some Oceanside people that did want to fight. It was just the grandma who did it, and a couple of other followers of the grandma. I thought them fighting those Oceanside walkers were pretty cool. They are so disgusting. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those are the grossest walkers I've ever seen. But they do remind me of the Herschel well, not the Herschel, the Green Well. Remember, like I said, I think either earlier in this video or probably a previous one. Do you remember the Green Farm? Herschel Green's farm. They were looking down a well to see if there's drinkable water, and they put Glenn down to see, and there's this big bloated water walker that was there. It kind of reminds me of that walker, like the texture of its its skin. It's all like slimy and falling off like crazy, obviously, because it's in the water. The only difference is, like, these ones have, like, barnacles all over their bodies and shit. They kind of look like, that Pirates of the Caribbean movie? Where, they have, Davy Jones and his little crew? Yeah, they kind of remind me of them. Because, they got that wet, slimy skin that kind of looks like they're dead, and, like, they have barnacles on them. They kind of look like that, right? They kind of do. Which is pretty funny. Maybe they got inspiration from that. That would be kind of cool if they did. But yeah. And I'm sorry again if you have not seen my previous videos. I'm sick. My nose is stuffy. And that's why I have this face mask that my boyfriend got me. It's a Pikachu one. Yeah, hang on. And the reason why I had it off a couple of times because one, like I said, my nose. I can't breathe. It's stuffy. So I can't breathe through here, and this is pretty thick material, so I could barely breathe through this. Like, I can, but I bet you I could breathe better if this wasn't clogged. If this was not stuffy, I could probably breathe better in this thing. But it was a cool episode. I can't believe that the season 7 finale is happening next week. And I will have my reaction rants to Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Arrow. I promise you that. The reason why I didn't have it already recorded and uploaded the week of is because I was not home Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday I was not home, so I couldn't do a live reaction of The Flash and Legends of Tomorrow, because, The Flash and Legends are both on Tuesday, and I wasn't home. I don't remember why I couldn't do Monday. I did watch Arrow live. Unfortunately, I couldn't because there were people at the house, so I couldn't really record for Arrow. And like I said, Tuesday I was not home for the Flash and Legends. I don't know why I couldn't do Supergirl. I think I might have missed the episode, so I had to watch it on a later day. And usually I do it on Fridays, but I was out for the first time on usually Fridays. I'm normally home, but I was actually out also on Friday, so I couldn't do it then either. And Friday and Saturday is when this happened. The nose thing started. Well, not the nose thing. For the past 2 weeks, I've had like a pain in my tooth, just a small pain, but like I've been dealing with that healing, and then now the cold is happening. So, but I will get all 4 of those shows recorded ASAP. But anyway, interesting start. I like the fact that, you know, they didn't have to kill anyone in Oceanside, and I like the little flip off that Tara did to that little girl. I forgot what her name was already. But I like the fact that a good chunk of Oceanside did want to help. They wanted to fight. They were inspired by Rick and their group to fight, especially that one girl, Sid. So maybe you'll never know. They might just pop up. You know, during the season finale watch, they show up like unexpectedly to be like extra help. That would be kind of cool. Anyway, I'm actually curious who the snitch is. Like, apparently Negan told Sasha that a little bird told him that Rick is up to something. And so I'm wondering who that little bird is. I don't think it's Eugene. A lot of people might think it's Eugene because, you know, Eugene is part of Rick's group, and now he's part of the Saviors, and maybe to save his ass he said things. But keep this in mind. Eugene was immediately taken by the Saviors shortly after Spencer and Olivia were killed. Remember, like, Negan gutted Spencer, and that one chick, I forgot her name already, that one Savior chick freaking shot poor Olivia in the head just before Spencer was gutted. And, well, I'm not sure before or during, but you know what I mean. And Eugene was taken immediately after that. So Eugene has no idea about Rick's plan because he's been in the Savior compound ever since Spencer and Denise's deaths. So there's no way he knows the plan. You know what I mean? He could have snitched because he wasn't there when the plan was made. He was there when Rick was still, you know, slave Rick, to in the words of Sasha, Negan's bitch. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it could not have been Eugene because of that. And so I'm cutting that out, but I think I have two guesses. It can't be anyone from Oceanside because they're all hiding from Negan. It can't be Eugene because he was taken before Rick grew some balls again and started planning, so he couldn't have been the snitch. So I'm either thinking maybe Gregory, because he never liked Rick's group to begin with, and plus he knows the plan. He knows Rick's plan. Or maybe even the dumpster people. Remember the dumpster people? We don't know much about them. They could be secretly working for Negan and we have no idea. But anyway, this is my reaction rant, and I'll see you for Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Arrow. Peace.